Hello everyone, it's Jean. I've just come on to show you the finished trifold. It's all complete now. So I'm not going to go over everything because obviously you've seen it, and if you haven't, you can go back and look at the previous videos. The only thing that I've done is I took the tag out of the pocket because for some reason I thought it looked better without it, to be honest, but I've not abandoned it. I have put it on the inside, but whoever gets this sewing book, they can please themselves where they put it actually. So yes, so you've seen all that. I did alter this little snippet fastener. I did want to, I thought I'd be able to sew it into the spine, but I couldn't, so I've had to glue it, unfortunately, but it's perfectly secure. I think the thing to remember when you're doing this is to decorating the spine to the very last, actually. You know, put this on and then put your spine on, and that would be much easier. Right, so we'll go inside. I've made the fastener quite tight because everything that's inside can be removed. It's oh, my fingers won't work properly. There we go. So just straighten that out a bit. Right, just let me check that you can see all of that. Yes, I think so. There we go. I think we're okay at that. Right, so I've just filled the pockets, and I'm not going to go through everything because whoever does get it, I just want it to be a surprise. So I decorated it on each corner with these little appliques. They're crocheted appliques, and this is a tatting, and then I've just put this little flower applique in the middle, and I did put these vintage appliques that I cut from curtains. We've got some needles in there. We've got a needle threader and a little charm of scissors, and these are all pinned on so that you can take them off. Some crochet doilies here, and all this crochet work, and there's one that I've pinned on the spine. These are all what Sierra crocheted for me a long time ago now. She made me a lovely needle book, and she put all these little doilies inside so that I could use them. They were all pinned in, so I've nearly used them all now. The book's nearly empty, Sierra, and I do thank you for it because I absolutely love that book. And although it's just about empty now, I'm going to keep the book and use it as my sewing book because I love it. But as I say, all the crocheting, apart from these here, they're all what Sierra's done. So this is where I put the tag, and here we've got a safety pin with all different charms on it and buttons, and as I say, it's on a safety pin, so that comes off as well. These all come off. We've got some thread on a spool, some seam tape, and I said the needles, didn't I? These spools here, these three, have all got different laces on them, and so got some buttons in each one. And then when we come down, we've got some thread, different threads on here. This is a little polythene bag that I put all bits and pieces inside. This is a little spool with some thread, a spool with some tape and some more buttons. This button, this is one that Edwina sent me. Thank you, Edwina. And then the decoration on the pocket here is mostly what I've cut out of fabric that I'd got. So we've got a couple of spools, and they are attached actually, but they are fabric. There's a little heart that's fabric. I've pinned that one on, and it says buttons. And this is from the selvage of fabric, and that's pinned on as well. And I've also pinned this little sampler on of fabric. I've got, I don't know how many there is. There's quite a few little fabrics in there. And we've got a button that's pinned on here, so that can be reused. A couple of buttons here. This is another of those little crochet doilies, and this is pin cushions being cut from some fabric, and it's just pinned on again. This is fabric again. It says snaps, and I did put a real snap on there just for decoration. Here again it's pinned on. This is fastened on this little button card, but it is in fabric. It says pins and needles. And then I've got a little pocket here that I've decorated. We've got one of these crochet doilies from Sierra again, and I just decorated it. And that's loose as well, and inside it's got all little bits and pieces. This is a little tag that says Love to Sew, again in fabric, and that is attached. In the corner here we've got some appliques, and I've just decorated the top one. And then in this corner here we've got another couple of appliques, and I've just decorated the top one and put a little spool on the bottom with a couple of beads. And so that's it. So I'm quite pleased with how it's turned out. It has become chunky, but I did have to, you know, still had to cut quite a bit off that, off this tag that not tag, snippet fastener that I did. But I do like how it's turned out, and I hope you like it too. And thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you all again soon. Take care. Bye bye.